So we've kind of slid on past Valmay's backstory for the current time. What are we going to do instead? Hey everyone, welcome to Princess Gay. I'm your host Connie, and today we are here with my blind reaction to episode 8 of Jormungand. And yeah, so we're getting little bits and pieces of Valmay's backstory. It's kind of like dropping us little breadcrumbs, but not giving us the full story. And that's really interesting. That kind of implies to me that it's going to be a big deal when it's actually fully revealed. I'm very curious now how this all came to be, how she met Coco, how all of this happened. And yeah, where this is going to go next. Because we kind of finished off an arc last time, I guess you would call it. We finished the fights and everything. Karen Lowe was defeated. Everything kind of worked out, you could say. Coco's side just came out on top, as usual. So I don't know what's coming next. We only have like a handful of episodes left in this season, so I don't know what to expect at this point. But I am definitely curious to find out. So we're going to get this going, but before we do, just as a reminder, we have a lot of other content on this channel. Every day of the week, Monday through Friday, we do 2 shows per day. On Mondays, we also have YouTube reactions, which are pretty much always donation rewards, but maybe sometimes something else. On Wednesdays, we are currently streaming through Momodora Moonlit Farewell, and we should be finishing that up pretty soon and moving on to some PS5 stuff for the first time on the channel. We have movie reactions every Saturday and Sunday, and occasionally we'll bring something else into the channel too, like an AMV here, a countdown list there, and so on and so forth. But for the most part, we stick mostly to the reactions, and we have plenty to choose from. And the list shifts and changes every so often so that there's always something for everyone, always something for you to enjoy. But all of that being said, thank you once again so much for tuning in. We're going to get into this and hope for the best with this episode of Jormungand. So when the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after fades to black and then fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts and will contain spoilers to the episode. So, that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you at the reaction. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, so this seemed like its own kind of little self-contained thing. Working on these deals involving unmanned aerial crafts and whatnot, and this kind of like conflict, I guess you could say, between our group and this former actress who has gotten into this world. Basically just a little game of cat and mouse, a little like mind game situation, and in the end Coco outsmarts her, outwits her, just completely wins. Cool. I don't know like how big this is gonna be. Is Amalia gonna return at some point? Is this important to like the overall plot? I don't know. But this seemed like, again, it seemed like its own self-contained kind of thing. I don't know if it really would be anything more. And that's the thing, like, kind of each story in this series comes across that way. Obviously, there's things that are going to connect, like the stuff with the last story and Valmay's backstory. Karen Lowe is going to be back. Obviously, the Scarecrow guy and Chocolate have returned. And so, yeah, it's like there's definitely things that carry over. But each story right now seems mostly self-contained with its own like additions to the overarching plot. So I'm wondering how that's going to go with this one. But otherwise, this was just kind of okay. It wasn't my favorite plot in the story. It was honestly not that interesting compared to others. But it was fun seeing like Coco really have to go hard to get all this figured out, and to see her struggle at least a little bit with almost being outwitted there. But she came back from it. She came back from it and made it all work out in her favor. Not surprised, but yeah, it was good. Nothing to write home about. Not a lot to talk about. That's a big thing here. Like I feel like this is going to be such a short redirect because the pre thoughts were pretty short, and now these afterthoughts are going to be pretty short, just because I don't have a lot to say here. I mean, it's just like I watched the episode. It's like there's not really much to talk about with it. Not really a lot of inputs I could give. Not really a lot of specific discussion or point of view. It's just that simple. It's that straightforward, and sometimes that's fine. Sometimes that's all you need. I just don't know what to expect going forward from that. Sorry if I seem like I'm distracted. There's someone like riding a bike or a motorcycle or something out there, like back and forth, and it's just been like, what the hell is going on? But yeah, this was good. Nothing more to say, but we do have other stuff on the channel for you to check out that might have a lot more to talk about. Every day, Monday through Friday, we have 2 reaction series each day. Mondays also has YouTube reactions, which are mostly just, donation rewards. But Wednesdays, we are currently live streaming through Momodora Moonlit Farewell. We will be finishing that up pretty soon, though, so we will be moving on to some PS5 stuff next for gaming. Every Saturday and Sunday, we upload movie reactions, which are pre-recorded during the week. And occasionally, we see some other stuff come onto the channel as well, such as AMVs, countdown lists, so on and so forth. A lot of different content on the channel, and it's consistently changing, shifting, rearranging in order to make sure that there's always something fun and interesting and new to appeal to everyone on the channel. So, that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. And for now, I'm Connie, and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.